Nothing? Wait, I can hear.
I got nothing. Nothing at all.
They were there?
Rebound to Baldwin. Ian McCoy brings it up. Gets it to Caleb Carr on the right wing. Andrew Washi loses a handle on it. Going to be Lebo ball going the other way. Devin McEwen up top. Drives the lane up and off the glass is good. First points of the night by Devin McEwen. Puts Lebo up 2-0. 6:55 left to go in the first quarter. And a steal by Lebo. Go the other way. This is Luke Davies. And he's going to pick up an early foul. This one's going to be on, might be on Cole Mahaffey. We'll see who they get it on. That's going to be Caleb Carr's first foul in the evening. McEwen drives on the baseline, puts it up, another one off the glass. Devin McEwen with all 4 points for the Wolves so far tonight, puts them in front 4-0. 6:40 left in the first quarter. Appreciate you joining us here on A10Varsity.com from beautiful Baldwin, Kansas. Sean Brewer, David Smith, David Trimble with you this evening. And David Smith, got a nice little crowd here, and a late addition to the Bulldogs schedule were these Wolves from Lebo, making about a 45-minute drive north to get here and take on the 1-12 Bulldogs. The Wolves coming in at 15-3, ranked number 3 in Class 1A Division 1 here. It'll be Baldwin. Being trapped, aggressive defense shown by the Wolves. Shot on the right side by Washi's no good. Rebound going the other way. Luke Davies pulling it up on the right side. Long step up off the glass, no good. Rebound to number 34, Jerome Ferguson. The 6-foot senior pumps it up top. Nice drive by Andrew Bailey. Up, and he's got a chance for an old-fashioned three.
Well, Sean, it didn't go in, but...
well, you know what? He wish it would have gone in. Right now, David Smith, so do I. 4-0, 6:10 left in the first quarter. Andrew Bailey at the line, shooting first of 2. First one just a little bit shy.
Sorry for the technical difficulties with my mic.
Bailey's second shot is up. And it's good. 5-0. Lebo over Baldwin.
Substitution in the game. We got number 1.
Number 1, Caleb Carr. Take a little break. Drake Martin. Caleb Carr gets to the Washi, to Mahaffey up top. He looked like he was going to take the three. Doesn't have a chance. They're going to say, I believe it was Carr, maybe moved a little bit too fast. Lebo, as I say, coming in with a 15-3 record, coached by Dwayne Paul. Also serves double duty as the Lebo High School athletic director. Ferguson, 11 feet out.
Baldwin opening up with the zone defense.
Kyle Reese into the game now for the Wolves. Kyle Reese, the 5'10" junior, seeing his first action of the evening. Still 5-0, visiting Wolves over the Bulldogs. 5:36 left here in the first. Drake Martin gets it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, nice bounce pass underneath and back to him.
Well, the numbers there, just couldn't finish it.
Seeing action for the first time tonight, Drew Schoendaler, big 6'3" senior for the Bulldogs. Drake Martin up on top of the left, gets it to Mahaffey. Mahaffey wants to drive, goes up strong off the glass, no good. Rebound to the Wolves. Going the other way, they've got numbers. Now they've got Jerome Ferguson trying to get it up, kicks it out to Luke Davies for a 3-ball, no good. Offensive rebound, kicks it back out. Good passing by the Wolves. Grimmett's shot for threes, no good, but another offensive rebound. Underneath by Ferguson, that shot's no good, and Baldwin comes down with a defensive rebound going the other way.
Not a lot of shots going in.
To Martin. Mahaffey, tough shot. He's going to be shooting 2. I believe they're going to get Kyle Reese on that one.
Yep. I'll tell you, key to Baldwin tonight is they got to get Mahaffey in the offense. Watch him in warm-ups. You can tell he's just an athletic kid. Nice touch. First shot goes down.
Bulldogs getting on the board there. Second shot is about away.
The second shot is up and it's good. Nothing but net there. Puts the Bulldogs on the scoreboard with 4:45 left in the first quarter. Lebo 5, Baldwin 2. Kyle Reese running the point, brings it up out to Grimmett. The right side, Luke Davies. Gets it down to no man's land. Reese's shot from 11 is up and it's good. Rounds it home. Makes it 7-2. 4:24 left in the first quarter. Caleb Carr brings it up, cross half court. Pulls it up from 8, and they're going to get him for another travel.
Not sure he brought that back foot off the ground, but
front one certainly did, and showing a little visual tricks there. 7-2, visiting Wolves, the Class 1A Division I Wolves from Lebo High School. Coach Dwayne Paul.
We got a shout out to Paula Broadbent. Her nephew is playing, big supporter.
Big supporter of A10 varsity. Appreciate her listening. Long cross-court pass to Kyle Reese. Kyle Reese showing his athleticism here early in the contest.
It's Paula Broadbent's birthday, Lyndon.
Well, happy birthday, Paula Broadbent.
35
She is 35. I heard she's 36. We'll go 35.
35.
Ian McCoy into the game now for the Bulldogs. Boy brings it up. Very aggressive man defense by the Wolves. Zimmerman pulls up his dribble, trying to get rid of it. Nowhere to go.
Turnover.
Picked off by number 23, Devin McEwen. Second turnover. Recovered by McEwen on the evening.
Yeah, he just anticipated that pass and cut off that lane. Nice little ball fake. Ball fake backdoor cut. Probably would have worked out pretty well there for him.
7-2. Wolves over the Bulldogs. A couple substitutions. Andrew Washi back into the game for the Bulldogs, as well as Caleb Carr.
If you look on the court, you definitely see the Baldwin's got the height advantage. It's not reflected on the scoreboard.
Landon Grimmett up top. Devin McEwen from 13 feet, no good. Going the other way, Andrew Washi brings it up, kicks it out to the left side to Ian McCoy. McCoy's pass down low to Mahaffey's. No, well, they're going to say it was out by a touch last by a Wolf. Caleb Carr to inbound it, their own baseline. Looking for a little help. Able to get it from Washi. Washi from 18, no good. Rebound to Lebo. Kyle Reese. Landon Grimmett running the point. He's going to pop for 3, and it's good.
They're going to say he was on the line, foot on the line.
Landon Grimmett, the 5'10 sophomore sharp shooter, knocks it in for 3. Andrew Washi to Carr. Another slow pass. Picked off by Kyle Reese, who goes the distance. Follow-up shot put back in by Devin McEwen. Ian McCoy on the right side. Bounce pass inside to Schoendaler. Schoendaler to Mahaffey from 15 on the right side. No good. Rebound to the Wolves. McEwen brings it up. Pops a three. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Ian McCoy.
Wolves are coming out pretty aggressive against Baldwin here.
Mahaffey finds Washy underneath. Good move. And they're going to give him the shot and +1.
Old-fashioned three, Sean.
Andrew Washy with his first 2 points of the evening. Makes the score 11-4. Visiting Wolves of Lebo over the Baldwin Bulldogs. Here, we're late in the first quarter. 2:06 left to play in the first.
Check that replay. They're going to give Landon Grimmett a 2-point basket there. His foot was on the line. Thank you for the guys back in the truck.
Gets the 3-point conversion. Wolves are bringing it up now.
Andrew Bailey back into the game. Goes to the left side. Gets it off to McEwen. McEwen back up top to Grimmett. Grimmett, nice screen set there by Austin Bailey. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Cole Mahaffey. Mahaffey's going to bring it up himself. Big 6'3" junior. Doing double duty underneath and up top. There he is. Little give and go. Ian McCoy on the left side gives it right back to Cole Mahaffey. And we've got a 4-point ball game here in the waning moments of the first quarter. 11-7, Lebo over Baldwin.
Lebo's playing real aggressive. They're trying to go for the steals. I think that give and go.
Mahaffey going all the way up and in off the glass. And we got a 2-point game here. 11-9, Lebo over Baldwin. Cole Mahaffey getting it done single-handedly over the last minute or so for the Bulldogs. Landon Grimmett takes a shot from 10 on the left side, no good, and there's Mahaffey coming up with another big rebound. Washy on the right side, he's going to take it all the way up off the glass, and it's good. Tie game, 11s with just under 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Coach Paul for the Wolves isn't too happy right now, but he's going to let him play it out. Shot underneath by McEwen is no good. Long shot by Bailey, a little bit short, off the hands of a reaching Landon Grimmett. It's going to be Bulldog ball with 35 seconds left in the tie game at 11. So far earlier in the matchup, 4 team fouls for the home Bulldogs, 2 team fouls for the visiting Wolves. Drake Martin back into the game, inbounds it to Zimmerman, brings it up, bounce pass to Martin in half court. Martin waiting for it to set up. Washy's up top, nice screen by Mahaffey. Schoendaler, I beg your pardon, into the game now. Long cross-court pass, Ian McCoy up for 3, a little bit short. Schoendaler with a nice hustle rebound. There's Washy with a 3 from the other side, just a little bit short. Think about this game, David Smith. Looks like the Bulldogs are taking some better looks tonight than we've seen in the past couple of games.
They've got their offense going. They got the fast break going against that press. Nice effort so far. Good 11-11 ball game.
6-5, 4 seconds left. Lebo brings it up. McEwen with the long 3 up, and it's no good. Rebound to Schoendaler, and that's all we have for one. Tight game here, all tied up at 11 after the first quarter.
Lebo kind of came out and took charge of this game, but getting Cole Mahaffey into the offense has definitely gave Baldwin a boost.
You know, someone that can also give you a boost in a number of areas.
Well, I knew that was coming.
In your personal life, and that's Agent Kelly Neufeld with Farm Bureau Financial Services right here in Baldwin. Tonight's live stream broadcast is being brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. Agent Kelly Neufeld, Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City proudly supports the Baldwin Bulldogs. 11-all, start of the second quarter here. Baldwin High School, appreciate you joining us on a10varsity.com, home for high school sports across the Kansas City metro area and really all through Kansas and Missouri.
Here, look at the stat sheet. We got Landon Grimmett with 2 points, Kyle Reese with 2 points, Devin McEwen with 5 points for the Lebo Wolves. Baldwin Bulldogs, Andrew Washy's got 5, and Mahaffey's got the other 6.
McEwen coming to the game, the team's leading scorer for the Wolves. Schoendollar inbounds it to Zimmerman, puts on a little bit of move there on Jonas Conradi. Ian McCoy up top of the key, lets it go, gets it to Washy. Washy sees a Zimmerman on the right side. Zimmerman's thought about taking the 3. Good ball movement by these Bulldogs tonight. Washy driving in the lane. He's got a shot. In and out. Halfway into the cylinder. Just wouldn't go.
Wouldn't go. Nice athletic move.
McEwen now for the Wolves. Bringing it up on the right side. Gets it back up top. Colin Whalen seeing his first action of the evening. McEwen pops it over to Bailey. Bailey thought about taking it. Good zone defense being shown by the Bulldogs. In fact, the Wolves haven't scored a point in the last 3 minutes of the game. Long 3 right there by Whalen is no good. Rebound going the other way. Andrew Washy for the Bulldogs gets it over to Drake Martin. Zimmerman on the right side. Waiting for a screen. Turns it back around. He sees Martin down low. Nice pass to Schoendollar. Up and off the glass and in for 2. Schoendollar, the 6'3" senior, Drew Schoendollar, getting it done underneath. And he gives the Bulldogs their first lead of the night, 13-11. 6:25 left in the second quarter. Lebo trying to get something going.
And he was on his hip there for a little bit too long there. Ref was going to let him go ahead and play that through, but when he knocked him over, he had to call a foul.
13-11 now, home team Baldwin Bulldogs up over the visiting Wolves of Lebo, 13-11.
Got Mahaffey back in the lineup, see a little bit more height underneath now for Baldwin.
Colin Whalen. Andrew Bailey hands it off to McEwen. McEwen says, you know what, I'm going to do it myself. Takes a long 3. It's no good. Rebound underneath by Jonas Conradi.
I think he might have got caught for pushing him from behind there. A little too aggressive on the rebound.
Jerome Ferguson on the foul, 34.
Back into the game now, Devin McEwen and Luke Davies.
Still going with that full court pressure. Got a couple turnovers in the first quarter with that pressure.
Coach Paul raves about the progress that this team has made on defense this year. Nice look over to Mahaffey from deep, no good. Rebound to Ferguson, going the other way. Devin McEwen, as he does so often, wants to penetrate. Now he kicks it back out. Nice drive down the middle by Andrew Bailey.
He's not the tallest, but he definitely takes it to the hole.
He certainly plays like he's about 6'8".
And bulletproof.
Baldwin
ball movement.
now with a chance to widen their lead.
Gotta say that a lot this year, Sean.
We haven't, and despite good effort by these Bulldogs, and how about that pass from Caleb Carr to Andrew Washy?
What was more impressive?
Washy's shot puts him up by 4, 15-11, 5:08 left in the second quarter.
Wide open.
Wolves trying to answer.
Trash bucket there. Ferguson with 2. Nicely done. Jerome Ferguson with his first 2 points.
And for the first time in about 4.5 minutes, the Wolves are adding to their total, 13 now to 15 for the home Bulldogs. Cole Mahaffey running up top. Looks like they're going to call
a little push foul on number 5.
Luke Davies. Drake Martin check back into the game, giving Colby Zimmerman a rest.
There's Mahaffey. Tried him with a head fake and actually took a step or two too many.
4:42 left in the second quarter. Baldwin 15, Lebo 13.
Baldwin switching to a man-to-man here.
Looks like they are kind of playing a loose man, kind of a
matchup
zone up top. Exactly right, David Smith. Luke Davies trying to get rid of it, avoid a 5-second call, is able to do it. McEwen showing his handles, gives it right back. I think that was to Andrew Bailey.
Caleb Carr with a block.
Caleb Carr getting it done on both ends of the floor tonight. These Bulldogs come into play. Leading by 2, 15-13. Caleb Carr drives, kicks it back up top to McCoy. Foot on the line, but his 3 shot was no good.
I thought so too. I thought it was a 2-pointer, but they
that's
for 3. I was like, with foot's on the line, we can see it from up here.
That's all right. Hey, as long as well. Yeah, they're definitely going to get Landon Grimmett on that one. Aggressive play by Grimmett. But in this case, Caleb Carr had the advantage. Looks like he was shaken up a little bit on that play.
The AD serving as a athletic trainer. He's going to ask him to take a seat. He took a hard shot.
Absolutely. Gary Stevenos pulling double duty. Looks like they may be putting him through the concussion protocol test.
Maybe the wind knocked out of him, but I thought he was going to get up.
Back into the locker room.
Better be safe than sorry, Sean.
Absolutely, David Smith. 15-13, 3:44 left to play in the second. Baldwin ball. Nice pass up at half court to Colby Zimmerman. Wants to put a move on Jonas Conradi. Gets it underneath to Schoendauer. How about that turnaround jumper? No good. You almost wish they could give him points for the effort. Kyle Reese now for the Wolves. Gets it in the hand of Devin McEwen. Leading scorer so far for the Wolves. Wolves only 2 points in the last 6.5 minutes of the contest. Trying to get something going. Jonas Conradi with a good look. Just aren't able to get the lid off the basket.
Caleb Carr's back out of the locker room. I think he's going to come back in.
And indeed he does, with his team leading by 2, 15-13. 3:12 left in the second. 17 fouls now for the home team. Bulldogs of Baldwin 5 for the visiting Wolves. At the line now for the Wolves, Jonas Conradi. Or did they say it was Conradi?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we apologize to the Conradi family for butchering that, which we probably are. How about that?
Nice.
Look at that ball movement by the Baldwins.
Colby Zimmerman
with a hot pass from Caleb Carr.
In the game there for the.
You can kind of feel the excitement building on the bench of the Bulldogs. Kind of up in their game on the defensive side, and just like that, Landon Grimmett able to hit a long 3. Titans the game up 17-16 now.
Nice hustle, Ferguson.
Going back the other way, Kyle Reese drives it himself up and in. Reese with 2. Puts the Wolves back in front by 1, 18-17. Just over 2 minutes of play in the second quarter. Ian McCoy to the left side from Mahaffey for 3, and it's good. Cole Mahaffey having the game of his season tonight on both ends of the floor. Getting it done down low, up top, and on the defensive end.
What, any scoring all of a sudden just a...
Kyle Reese gets it back up top to Jerome Ferguson. No good. Rebound. Caleb Carr. He sees a Schoendauer. Schoendauer's shot up, and it's good.
That was a great outlet pass.
Schoendauer's Shot off the glass, puts the Bulldogs up by 4, 22-18, with just over a minute and a half left to play in the second.
Just a flurry of action.
A flurry of action.
Yeah, both teams definitely came out with a little bit more of a fire underneath of them.
And speaking of fire, someone that you could certainly reach out to help protect your belongings from a tragedy such as a home fire would be Farm Bureau Financial Services at H. and Kelly Neufeld. Tonight's live stream broadcast is being brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services, H. and Kelly Neufeld. Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City proudly supports the Baldwin Bulldogs. 22-18, second quarter. Appreciate you joining us here on a10varsity.com. 1:35 left in the second. It's going to be Wolves' ball in the backcourt. Jerome Ferguson inbounds it to Landon Grimmett. Bulldogs playing in now it looks like they're going back to a that's exactly what I think it was. Yeah. Coach Don Blanchett doing work.
Lebo really hasn't shot the lights out. He's a long three here. Woo. Long three for Grimmett, good.
He did that just to prove you wrong.
I guess. Almost it over and back there.
All right, Bulldogs pushing it up now. Now they're going to slow it down a little bit. Looking down low.
Mahaffey, how about that move? And he can't get it to fall despite his effort. He's got a great drop step there.
He does.
Going the other way now for the Wolves. Trying to take at least 3 good passes. Coach Paul likes to see before a play is made, loosening up that defense.
I think that was in the
Devin McEwen, I think it was. Kyle Reese underneath. And he's going to draw the foul. He might get Cole Mahaffey on that one. That's going to be the 8th team foul for the Bulldogs here in the first half. 16 and a half seconds left. 22-21 Bulldogs over the Wolves. Jonas Conradi is at the line with a chance to tie this game up before halftime. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound, Cole Mahaffey. Mahaffey gets it to Zimmerman. Back to Mahaffey. He's going to go ahead and take it himself. Kicks it out to Washi on the right side. Washi's shot is up. No good. But guess who? Mahaffey at the rebound. 3 seconds. 2 seconds left. 1 second. Grimmett's long three. No good. And 22-21 is where we're going to leave it at halftime. Baldwin Bulldogs going into half, leading for only the second time this year, David Smith. And kind of seems like these Bulldogs are able to get some of those shots to drop that we haven't been able to see them do so far this year.
Okay, the athletic play of Andrew Washi and Cole Mahaffey have kept them right in the middle of this game.
I think they've been getting a lot of good close to the basket looks, more than they've been getting penetration, a little bit more than they have been in some of the other games.
Throughout the records in this one, Bulldogs coming in with a 1-12 record. The Wolves coming in with 15-3 on their record sheet. Does not matter. Bulldogs not intimidated. 21 points so far for the Wolves and 22 for the home Bulldogs. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Appreciate you joining us here on a10varsity.com. Start of the third quarter, Baldwin over Lebo. A battle of a 1A Division I squad against the 4A Bulldogs of Baldwin. Indeed.
Class 1A.
15-3 record. In fact, the Lebo Wolves are ranked 98th in the state across all classes. Did you know that, David?
I did not know that. Top 100.
3 losses that the Wolves have suffered. All 3 have been in Frontier League action. I beg your pardon. Opie wouldn't have been, but they've lost to Burlingame, close one, 43-42 against Opie, 41-28. And then just a week ago to Linden, 54-36.
That's ready to go, Sean.
And back with you here. Joel Ferguson inbounds it to Andrew Bailey. Ferguson wants to get it down to McEwen. Drives, tries to make a little something down low. Back up top to Ferguson. Luke Davies back into the contest. Bailey drives the baseline, kicks it back out to McEwen for 3, and he got it. Devin McEwen picks up where he left off. That's McEwen's half. He running the point. Gets it off to the right side to Colby Zimmerman. Zimmerman tries to make something happen, pulls up his dribble, gets it out to the right side to Drake Martin. Martin thought about driving the baseline. Instead, he's going to get it into Washi. Andrew Washi's going to pick up a foul. I think they're going to call Luke Davies on that one. Thing about this Wolves defense that Coach Dwayne Paul's been really excited about is their aggressiveness and their tenacity to get to the ball. Paying off for him tonight. Nice look underneath. Zimmerman gets it down to Drake Martin, who puts it up, and he ties the game now, 24.
Drake Martin's first bucket of the game.
6:48 left in the third. And there's McEwen, drives an uncontested baseline shot up and in. Puts the Wolves back up by 2, 26-24. They're going to call travel on Caleb Carr. I think Coach Don Blanchett isn't real happy with his sophomore point guard, Mr. Carr. Good learning experience. Good defense. Now he's being double teamed down low. Carr and Zimmerman. Bailey up top to Davies. Davies over to the right side. Being patient are these Wolves. A lot of passing right here. Certainly enough to loosen up the defense. Nice baseline drive by Andrew Bailey. And again, the 5'11" senior playing like he's about 6'8". And that aggressive full court press is going to result in a jump ball.
Possession error, I think, is with the Bulldogs.
Bailey's driven the hole about 3 or 4 times tonight. He finally got that one to fall. But
Bailey's team is up by 4. 28-24 over the Bulldogs. Bulldog ball.
Full court press.
Nice pass to Zimmerman to break that press. Pulls up his dribble, looking for a little help. Gets it over to Carr. Give and go to Washi underneath. Up and off the glass. It's good. Andrew Washi taking the pass from Caleb Carr on the right side. Up and in. That's going to be 9 now for Washi. 28-26. Lebo over Baldwin. McEwen shot another baseline drive. Up and in. And McEwen now.
It's 13 for McEwen.
13 for McEwen.
That was a great look underneath right there.
Drake Martin getting it done. Another great speed from Washi. 30-28 now. Lebo over Baldwin. A lot of activity here early in the third quarter. 4:53 left to play now in the third.
So he stepped out or he got helped stepping out?
I think they're saying with the body.
Yeah, blocking time.
I'm wondering if the coach is going to maybe ease up on the full court press, because I think that's 2 drives in a row. They pretty much beat that press and went right down to score.
Drew Schoendollar back into the game, giving Drake Martin a little bit of a rest. Inbounds pass to Davies up top of the key. See the Wolves doing a lot of off-ball screens. Davies thought about the shot. Instead, he gets it out to McEwen for three, and he's got it. Another three ball for Devin McEwen. And McEwen is on fire here to start the second half. That is the 16th point now for Devin McEwen, and he puts his team up 33-28, 4:36 left to go in the third.
It's pretty much getting McEwen pretty much can do whatever he wants out here right now. They're gonna have to stop him, or
you know where you do need to stop if you do have some, what do they call it, more the oral issues.
teeth.
Yes.
Teeth.
If you have some of those, a place that you should really consider visiting is Oral Surgery of Kansas, because tonight's live stream broadcast is being brought to you by Oral Surgery of Kansas and Dr. Philip Harvey. Oral Surgery of Kansas proudly supports the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Talking with Coach Paul before the game. Threes. Driving in, kicking it back out for three. And that was the last play that they just hit. And
Wolves over the Bulldogs. Baldwin brings it up. Carr being trapped at half court. Mahaffey comes back to help. Trying to get it across to avoid a 10-second call. Between a pass and another step to the basket. Zimmerman a little frustrated with himself.
Had two officials right on top of that, and the cross-court referee makes that traveling call.
It's like one big family.
Yeah.
They're there to pick each other up. It's like a good team.
Okay. Sure.
Landon Grimmett now. Brings it up. Ferguson. Left side to Davies. Very patient, good, quick passes by these visiting Wolves. And Grimmett, all 6 feet of him, drives the baseline, is unable to get it to go. Cole Mahaffey brings it down, but instead of the shot, he kicks it out to Washi. No good, but Mahaffey's right there. Oh, the offensive rebound puts it up and in. That's the 11th point now for Cole Mahaffey. Big part of this Bulldog offensive explosion tonight. Lebo 33, Baldwin 30, 3:39 left in the third quarter.
I believe they just got him for a travel there.
I believe so. It's going to be going the other way now. Baldwin's going to inbound it right in front of the Lebo bench. Cole Mahaffey. Caleb Zimmerman on 33-32. 3:13 left to go in the third quarter. McEwen long pass to Landon Grimmett. Pulls up his dribble, kicks it back to Kyle Reese. Himself gets to McEwen. McEwen's going to drive that baseline again. Finds a wide open Kyle Reese, who takes a three shot, no good. Going the other way, Andrew Washi has it. Washi likes to go to his right, as does Cole Mahaffey. And it seems like the Wolves are kind of picking up on that. Kind of trapping on his right side.
Washi's doing a great job of getting to the hole.
And a great job of taking a good look right there. Another one, unable to get it to fall. 33-32 now. Wolves up by one. Landon Grimmett. It's over to Kyle Reese. Reese to McEwen. He loves that baseline drive.
His first step is just fast.
35-32. Lebo over Baldwin. 2:15 left to go. Washi underneath to Schoendaler. He's going to pick up the foul, and he's going to go to the line for two. Drew Schoendaler. It seems that when Schoendaler and Mahaffey are both into the contest, these Baldwin Bulldogs are pretty tough underneath, and gives those fast guards up top a few more options. Schoendaler's first shot is good. Makes the score 35-33 now. 2:15 left to play in the third. A hot hand, Devin McEwen for the Wolves heads to the bench. Back into the contest, Jerome Ferguson and David Smith's favorite player right now, Andrew Bailey.
Tell you what, McEwen's not going to sit for long.
Schoendaler able to get them both to fall.
That's a 6 point.
Pulls his squad within one, 35-34, 2:15 left to go in the third quarter. Bailey brings it up, long pass to Lamb. Patient, methodical, That's his 4th points, and just like that, into the game for about 14 seconds. Carr pulls the defense out. Nice bounce pass underneath. Schoendahler shots up. Are they going to say it was before the shot? Was he on the ground? They are going to say he was down before the shot, but he's going to shoot 2. 37-34. Schoendahler back at the line, where he's been perfect tonight. The chance to pull his squad within 1 with just over 1.5 minutes left to play in the 3rd.
Kyle Reese with his 4th foul there.
3 team fouls for the Wolves so far. Only 1 for the Bulldogs. Schoendahler's first shot is good. 37-35 now. 1:34 left in the 3rd.
I don't have Schoendahler on my sheet. What year is he?
Schoendahler's a senior, big 6'3"
Is he a
senior. And he makes them both. Perfect 4 for 4 from the line. It's Drew Schoendahler for the Baldwin Bulldogs. Only down by 1 now. The visiting Wolves of Lebo. Nice pass by Bailey cross court. Is that Reese there? That block. Schoendahler with the block. Getting it down on the defensive side. Caleb Carr brings it up. Threading the needle. Gets it over to Drake Martin. Martin wants to drive it himself. Thought about pulling up from 15. Going to bring it up top again to Caleb Carr. He's going to set it up. Ian McCoy gets it over to Schoendahler. Schoendahler hands it off to McCoy on the left side. Or beg your pardon, that was Caleb Carr. Schoendahler, Drake Martin on the right. And they're going to call a 3-second call. I think they're going to get Ian McCoy on that one. That might have been a little...
Not a lot of offense on the floor there for Baldwin, but giving some of their offensive guys a rest.
37-36, less than meant to play in the 3rd.
McEwen's back in the ball game.
Kyle Reese now with 4 fouls in the contest.
Baldwin's really putting that full court press on, kind of flipping the script.
Mahaffey trying to get something done against Devin McEwen. McEwen is able to beat him on the dribble. Back up top. And one of those fouls that he wishes he could have taken back, but we're going to call it anyway. It's only the 2nd foul on the sophomore point guard, Caleb Carr. Kind of a borderline over him back.
Yeah,
that's close, wasn't it?
Bailey, top of the key.
Good no call.
Jerome Ferguson. Back to McEwen, who's back in the game, and guess what? Just where he left off, another 3. Devin McEwen puts his team up by 4. 21 points now for Devin McEwen, the 6-foot senior for Lebo. Before the end of the 3rd, 40-36 now, Wolves over the Bulldogs. That's where we're going to leave it here after 3. And quite the scoring explosion. Nearly 20 points for each team. 20, in fact. Or I beg your pardon, 18, if my math is right. I'm going to have to ask you to take off your shoes so I can do a little bit better counting.
My shoes are already off. So.
I knew there was something a little bit funky in the air.
That might be my breath.
Well,
is there something that I can do about that? Somebody I can see about that, maybe?
Well, I tell you what, that's a good question. And come to think of it, we have some options. And one of those options...
Not mouthwash. Okay.
Not mouthwash.
Just saying.
But I can say that tonight's live stream broadcast is being brought to you by Oral Surgery of Kansas and Dr. Philip Harvey. Oral Surgery of Kansas proudly supports the Baldwin Bulldogs. 40-36, Lebo, number 3 ranked team in Kansas 1A Division 1. Hanging tough with the 1-12 Baldwin Bulldogs, looking for their 2nd victory on the year, and they're going to have to earn it here against these Wolves from Lebo.
It's been the Devin McEwen show here this 3rd quarter. See if they can.
That's 21 points now for Mr. McEwen.
Mahaffey high score for the Bulldogs with 11.
Ferguson into Grimmett. Grimmett at half court. Over to Bailey. And Mahaffey comes up with the steal. Mahaffey with those long legs is able to get it in transition. And as fast as he was able to pull it down, the Wolves of Lebo are able to pull it the other way. Landon Grimmett. It's Luke Davies. Back to a 2-3 zone now, or the Bulldogs. Kind of a matchup zone.
We got McEwen being like a boxing one. McEwen being man-to-man there.
These Wolves with the top-heavy offense, as they say. Not a lot of height underneath. Trying to get it done with their quick guard play up top. Shots no good. Going the other way now. Caleb Carr brings it up. Zimmerman on the right side. Back to Martin up top. Hands it off to Carr. He wants to drive the lane. He does. Yeah. Puts a shot up.
Good call.
And he's able to draw the foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot two with a chance to pull his team back within two. 6:55 left to go in the fourth quarter.
I like the aggressiveness that they're coming out with.
Second foul on Jerome Ferguson.
First shot is up and good.
One of the things that David Trimble mentioned earlier, Coach Dwayne Paul, looking to force 20 turnovers a game. We haven't quite hit that number yet.
Hits the second, brings them within two.
40-38, 6:50 left to play in regulation here. 2-point Wolves lead. Been going back and forth. We've had 8 lead changes so far this evening. They're going to call. What are they going to call there, David Smith?
Yeah, two guys ran into each other and Ferguson took the brunt of it. I don't know if it was a foul, but I'm going to call that on Caleb Carr.
Caleb Carr. That's going to be his third now. Going to be 3 team fouls for the Bulldogs, 4 team fouls for the Wolves.
Yeah,
and how about that? Bailey to McEwen. McEwen catches it in midair, puts it right up and in. 23 points now for Devin McEwen.
Nice jump.
Bulldogs trying to answer. Shot on the baseline by Zimmerman's no good. McEwen's got to go in the other way. Kind of an NBA step there. Lost the handles, going the other way now. Cole Mahaffey behind his back, up. And they're going to say he was on the ground, but he picks up the foul. He's got a shot to bring his team within 2.
Both athletes for each team kind of showing their athletic ability. Cole Mahaffey and Devin McEwen up and down the court.
That 3 is not an 8, David Smith. So there is no 1-and-1 or double bonus, but it is going to be Baldwin ball on the baseline. Andrew Washi back into the game. Sees Drake Martin underneath, a little give and go. Nice turnaround shot by Martin, and it's good. Drake Martin with his 6th point on the evening cuts the lead to 2. Lebo 42, Baldwin 40. 5:45 left to go in regulation.
Sean, you called a give and go. Would that have been a give and no, maybe?
Wow. Yeah. Dad jokes are aplenty tonight. How about that? 42-40. Wolves over the Bulldogs. Their substitution now. Ian McCoy back in the game. Schoendollar. Also.
Here we go again.
We got Bailey inbounding it. Grimmett wanted to drive the baseline. Grimmett does a good job of getting that arm up as he's trying to dribble. Someone else that gets his hand in there in the action. Nice. Right there's Cole Mahaffey. Takes it up and in himself to tie the ball game at 42 with just over 5.5 left to go in regulation. 13 points now for big number 34. Long 3 shot by Lebo's no good. Ian McCoy's going to bring it up for the Bulldogs. McCoy hands it off to Caleb Carr. All tied up at 42 here. Beautiful bounce pass underneath to Zimmerman. And Mahaffey 3, no good. And Bailey for the Wolves bringing it up. Finds Grimmett on the outside. Long pass. 3-ball and it's good. Landon Grimmett his 10th and 11th points on the evening. Puts the Wolves back up by 3, 45-42. 4.5 minutes left in regulation. They're going to call a foul. Let's see, who are they going to get that one on? Drake Martin back into the game. Going to give Caleb Carr a rest.
Some of that might be that I think he has picked up his 4th foul.
Luke Davies on that one's going to pick up his 3rd. Ian McCoy on the right wing gets it down real low to Drake Martin. And underneath, Schoendollar, and he's able to get it to fall. Drew Schoendollar back into the game at just the right time. Drew Schoendollar with a chance to make an 11 right here. Shot is up and it's good. We got a tie ball game. 4.5 left in regulation. Baldwin 45, Lebo 45. Bailey for the Wolves brings it up. Jerome Ferguson. More methodical passing now for these Wolves. Back to Ferguson, back to Bailey now. Left wing, looks like they want to have a baseline drive. McEwen does, but he sees Grimmett on the left side. His shot's up a little bit too strong.
McEwen got to the baseline with four Bulldogs ready to stop him there.
Zimmerman to Martin. Martin wants to get to Schoendollar. Schoendollar sees Zimmerman on the right side. Zimmerman up and off the glass. It's good! Colby Zimmerman, the 5'11 senior, puts the Bulldogs on top, 47-45, 3:40 left in regulation.
Good effort.
Wolf ball. Luke Davies back into the game, and guess who? Guess who with a clutch 3? That's Devin McEwen. 24 on the evening for Mr. McEwen.
I know you want to sag in there and help on that drive, but you just can't leave McEwen alone. He's that hot. Coach
Blanchett for the Bulldogs wants a quick timeout with 3.5 left to go here in regulation, and his team down by 1, 48-47. I got the sense that this is going to go down to one of those last shot type of plays. 17 fouls now for the visiting Wolves. 14 fouls for the home Bulldogs.
Sean, do me a favor. Take a look at the Baldwin crowd. Have you seen this kind of, I mean, they haven't been in a lot of ball games this year, but I tell you what, they're getting up in it. The crowd's like trying to get behind them.
They're thinking about doing the wave. That's what I see.
Well, there's one lady waving. Hi. She didn't see me. I'll still wave back.
Tonight's live stream broadcast is being brought to you by Oral Surgery of Kansas. Dr. Philip Harvey. Oral Surgery of Kansas proudly supports the Baldwin Bulldogs. 48-47, Lebo trying to get on to a 1-point lead. And they're going to get, how about that call? 48-47.
Might have been a moving pick there underneath. Got to stay on McEwen. Can't let him.
Bailey gets it over to Grimmett. They love that left side. They know exactly who they're trying to get the ball to. Ferguson up top, gets it to McEwen, looking to make a move on Zimmerman. Zimmerman saying not so fast. And a Zimmerman trying to get in there for the steal. No good. They're going to call that one off of Kyle Reese. And it looks like Coach Blanchett wants to take out his credit card and charge another timeout here. We're just under 3 minutes to play here at Baldwin High School. The home Bulldogs down by 1 against the 3rd-ranked Wolves of Lebo High School. 3rd-ranked in Class 1A Division I here in Kansas. Also the 98th ranked team in the state. Across all classes.
I've just been told that Devin McEwen actually was taught the shot by his Uncle Jeff.
Jeff Broadbent.
Jeff Broadbent actually helped Devin with his shot as a child. And,
all right.
Uncle Jeff says
Well,
couldn't be here tonight, but he's definitely pulling his. Uncle Jeff says go Devin. So.
He's watching from afar.
Watching from afar.
His home on 810varsity.com. Many of you in the basketball community familiar with Coach Broadman's work with a number of great athletes over the years. I think he may have worked with the Rush brothers a little bit back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, sure.
Don't know if he still puts on a shooting camp out there in Bonner, but
Linwood.
Glad to have him part of the action tonight. Long pass there. And I think the Bulldogs got a little bit lucky.
Yeah, that was kind of a...
We saw Schoendaler underneath. He had a step. But the step wasn't quite that big.
No.
Mahaffey to Schoendaler. Down low. Good ball movement. Zimmerman thought about the shot. Nice screen by Schoendaler. Zimmerman looking for a little help. Gets it up to Schoendaler. Under 2.5 to play. 48-47 Lebo.
Nice move.
And Colby Zimmerman flips the script, and it's now 49-48. Bulldogs over the Wolves. And that is number 6. The 6 points now for Colby Zimmerman. Devin McEwen with, I believe, 23 points so far on the evening. With the ball, gets it to Kyle Reese. You know, they're probably trying to get it to the left side, but Reese is trying to do it himself. He's rejected. We're going to say it went off a Wolf player, and that's going to be Baldwin ball going the other way with under 2 minutes to play in regulation.
With the lead.
Baldwin with a 1-point lead. Let's see what Coach Blanchett's going to dial up. Cole Mahaffey, the big 6'3" senior on the point. Martin on the left side. Zimmerman thought about a real long three, but also thought better of it. Down on the right side. Mahaffey wants it to get it in to Drake Martin. A little give and go. No go, but up top we have Zimmerman and Blanchett. Coach Blanchett's going to go ahead and use one of his final timeouts here with 1:31 left to go in regulation. The home Bulldogs of Baldwin looking for their second win on the year. Up by 1 against the number 3 ranked Lebo Wolves of Class 1A here in Kansas.
All right, Sean. Trying to look for an aggressive defense here. Maybe a back cut, backdoor pass.
Looks like Caleb Carr was just going up to the score tables. He's coming back in. He's been sitting for a little while because he's got 4 fouls. Had to be a little bit careful, but he's one of the quickest guys out there, so they got to get him back in for this last minute and a half.
17 fouls now for the visiting Wolves, only 5 team fouls for the Bulldogs. And David Smith, you have a scoring update for us?
Well, I was kind of looking at the Washi's been sitting for a little bit. I think with his athleticism, and he'd be in the game here. But I'll tell you what, whatever Coach
Blanchett's got it going on tonight. He's got a 1-point lead and a minute and a half to play in regulation.
Possession arrow is with the visiting Lebo Wolves.
It will be
the visiting Wolves.
Caleb Carr up top. Ian McCoy into the game now.
McEwen's on Mahaffey.
The big men. Mahaffey turns around looking for a little bit of help. Gets trapped up top by McEwen. And Caleb Carr is going to draw a foul. What are they going to get there? 14. Andrew Bailey. And with that, that's going to be 18 fouls now, which puts the Bulldogs in the 1-1 situation. And a 1-point lead. Carr's first shot is up. No good. McEwen with the rebound for the Wolves. Going the other way. Trailing by 1. Just over a minute to play in regulation. McEwen off to the left side. Gets it to Landon Grimmett. Down to Bailey. Bailey looks to drive. Gets it to Ferguson up top. Back to Bailey on the left side to Grimmett. Long 3. No good. Rebound to McEwen, who finds Bailey for another shot up top. No good. Another offensive rebound. But they're going to say that Drew Schoendaler might have given him just a little bit of a love tap to try to get to that ball.
Or a mugging. I mean, whatever works for you.
Sure. Love tab mucking. 48 seconds to play in regulation.
It's a good foul.
Only the 16th foul now on Baldwin. Landon Grimmett to McEwen for a long three, and it's good! Devin McEwen
27.
puts his Wolves up by 2 with 35. No sign of a timeout now by the coach for the Bulldogs. Looks like he might be playing for the last shot here. Maybe a chance to go into overtime, or now there it is. He's going to take a quick 30-second timeout, does Coach Blanchett, with his team down by 2, 51-49 to the Wolves of Lebo.
And now it's the Lebo crowd getting into it.
A little bit kind of equal representation here.
It traveled well.
And it looks like there's a little bit of a discussion about timeout. Lynx over here. Looks like they got that all figured out.
Each team have timeouts left.
So David Smith, you're Coach Blanchard right now. You're in the huddle. What are you drawing up? Considering the people that are in the game and that are healthy, what kind of play you making?
Some kind of backdoor cut. I mean, you got Mahaffey, but the only problem with Mahaffey is that he's got Devin McEwen playing in man-to-man, and he's just not getting a lot of open looks. I believe Mr. Washy's back in the game, am I right?
Yes, he's going to
look for his athleticism here.
Washy to inbounds. Gets it to Zimmerman in the backcourt. Under 15 seconds left in regulation. Zimmerman looks to drive. He's on the baseline. Up and good. And he's got the foul. With under 10 seconds left to play in regulation, Colby Zimmerman able to convert it underneath, and he's at the line with a chance to put his team up by 1 with 9.9 seconds in regulation.
He's got 8 points on the game. His biggest point could come up right here. The only problem is they've left 9 seconds for McEwen and the Lebo Wolves. Got goosebumps, Sean.
Zimmerman shot is up. It's no good. But Mahaffey on the rebound. And he's going to be going to the line to shoot 2. Now they're going to say it's
Over the back, I believe.
Over the back, indeed. 8.7 seconds in regulation. We've got a tie ball game. And the ball is in the possession of the Wolves.
He's going to put him in a line, 1-1 for McEwen. Boy, I don't know if you make that call there. Oof.
Call was certainly made. Tie ball game. Both teams now into the bonus. Double bonus for the Wolves. McEwen's shot is no good. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5. And there's a timeout being called just in the nick of time. We're going to see what they're a little bit of a confusing time right now on the far side.
I think they're going to call it. It was out of bounds off of Lebo Wolf, but I think Coach
Paul might have been the one to call that timeout.
Yeah, Coach Blanchett, I think, was trying to get a timeout too. I think they were both trying to get timeouts. I think Lebo thought they had the ball in bounds, but the ball was out of bounds.
One timeout left. And Coach Blanchett just used it for the Bulldogs. 2 timeouts left for the visiting Coach Paul and the Wolves. 51 tied up here. 5.8 seconds left in regulation. And it's going to be Bulldog ball just in front of their bench. Looking at the scoring update so far.
McEwen with 27.
Leading scorer in the contest. If you're Baldwin, I think you're probably going to have to look to your big guys. Your leading scorers, Mahaffey and Schoendaler, 11 and 10 points respectively. But as you said, David Smith, we got Andrew Washy back into the contest. I'm certainly no medical doctor. From here, it looks like he might be a little bit peaked, which could explain why he hasn't been into the contest.
That's true. I mean, maybe Zimmerman on a man-to-man, clear it out and let Zimmerman take it to the hole. I don't know. That's why I'm up here.
They're going to call inbounds just adjacent to the Wolves bench now. 5.8 seconds in regulation. Washy tried to get it into Schoendaler. 2 seconds. 1 second. Timeout called with 0.6 seconds. Timeout by Dwayne Paul, and it looks like we're about 0.6 seconds before hitting overtime here, David Smith.
There's not much you can do with 0.6. I think they may put some time back on the clock here.
Looks like they're talking about it a little bit. I know Coach Coach Paul's trying to get 2 or 3 seconds put on the clock. Don't know that he's going to be that generous.
Not much. What can you do? What is the time frame that you can actually catch a ball and get a shot off?
Well, that's Christian Leitner, and it's under a second. But they may be trying to look for a McEwen, kind of a tip in. You know, we saw that earlier in the contest with Bailey on the baseline.
True.
Might be looking for something, but they've got a little bit farther to go there.
I think if you were Kentucky, would you have pressured the ball maybe a little more?
I mean, you've got the most athletic player in the country in Jamal Mashburn at the time, but hey, you know, it's all right to keep him over on the wing.
That wasn't a bad play they had set up with Washington. McEwen did a great job of reading that pass coming in. Did a great job of deflecting that pass and keeping the shot from even then. How about now with 1.6?
1.6 seconds now. They put an entire second back on the clock. I believe they're going to be inbounding right around half court. 1.6 is enough to inbound it, catch it, turn around, and get a shot off. 51 all here. Appreciate you joining us on A10varsity.com. On the front door of an overtime match here.
Can't believe the referees didn't come talk to us. That's what they do in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. They could have put a ladder up here and just crawled over the.
I've got a quarter. It's heads.
Fence.
No.
That may be the most duck-like mask that we've seen all year, worn by the official down here.
Okay, I see what you did there. Yeah.
All right, 51 all. 1.6 seconds left. Bailey to inbound it. Looking for Grimmett. It goes! And at the buzzer, Landon Grimmett with the game winner. It's a 3-point shot. Puts the visiting Wolves 1 point higher in the win total.
That was a fall-away three from the corner.
That is just a dagger. Just a dagger.
And that shot, I don't know that anybody, including the shooter, Landon Grimmett, who made the shot, thought that was going to go down, but it was like there was a wall on the back of that shot, and that ball just hit it and dropped right down into the cylinder.
You get nothing but net. I can't believe it.
54-51, final score after the game-winning shot by Landon Grimmett off the inbounds by Andrew Bailey. With 1.6 seconds left.
He was double-teamed and still got the shot off.
Double-teamed, falling away. Don't know how he did it, but he was able to get it done. How about that for an ending?
Like a young
we talked about whoever had the ball last was going to be in a position to win the game, and that's exactly what happened. 54-51. The visiting Wolves of Lebo go to 16-3, while the home Baldwin Bulldogs drop to 1-13. This is going to be one of those losses that are going to stick with the Bulldogs for quite some time. They did everything they needed to do to win the job or win the game. Did a heck of a job doing it. Just coming up a little bit short.
Story of my life, Sean. Always coming up just a little bit short.
Amen, brother. Right there with you.
I still can't believe the shot went in. I'm watching McEwen the whole time. I'm like, okay, well, we're going to overtime, and then just drained a 25-foot three.
1.6 seconds left. They were able to inbounds the ball and get that shot off for a game-winning three by Landon Grimmett. Appreciate you joining us here on A10varsity.com. Sean Brewer, David Smith, David Trimble. And, you know, there's really not much more we can say, but what a breathtaking finish here at Baldwin High School. We'll be back here at Baldwin High School again this Friday, or I beg your pardon, this next Monday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Monday, Tuesday.
If it ends with a Y, we're here.
Pretty much. I think that's what it's going to be like next week. Hope you're going to be with us for those games as well. Appreciate you joining us on A10varsity.com, and that's going to do it here at Baldwin High School. Final score on the buzzer beater by Landon Grimmett. Lebo 54, Baldwin 51.